No, Peter. I don't know what the point of the mask is, but hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Two Bros One Podcast. I'm Peter. I'm here with
No,
Cooper.
no. Uh, Bro,
What's up?
almost gave me a stroke. I was like, what? I'm
No,
your host, Peter, here with my co-host, One Plays.
you want to know something embarrassing?
I would
I
love to know
swapped our
something embarrassing.
names, and I didn't even realize it.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
Nice.
Chat, if you're watching the live version or the video version, you may notice two things. One, I'm blonde, and two, Peter is recording using a potato. So
Okay,
that's
it's not
pretty
a
cool.
potato, chat. It's my laptop.
-1 Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I have pretty bad Wi-Fi. We can get into that a bit later, but Koopa, I'm ashamed at you for making the dream reference. I thought you wouldn't stoop that low. You know, at the beginning, I was like, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. But I guess he is.
the the color correction on my new camera makes my hair look aggressively orange. But
Yeah,
it's
you have joined the ginger gang.
I'm a strawberry blonde.
Bro, it's
I,
all poofy in the back.
yeah, that's how it goes.
Ah,
You know, I'm
you
I'm
know
an
that.
athletic dude. I was working out earlier, pumping some iron. That made my hair frizz up. You know, the
So,
humidity.
chat, Cooper calls me and he's like, yeah, I just walked on the treadmill for 40 minutes. That's what the workout he's
It
talking
was
about.
it was a saunter.
He a light brisk walk on the non-inclined treadmill.
Bro, I oh no, it was super inclined. It was like 45 degrees.
Yeah, I don't
But
believe it. You'd be
I almost
drenched in sweat right now.
bro, I was dripping and not in more than one way. Like my fit was dripping and
Oh,
I was
okay,
also
yeah,
dripping.
yeah, okay.
But I did almost die on the treadmill.
How?
So I have this new thing where on the treadmill, so the I figured out the best way to work out is to distract yourself. So while I walk on the treadmill, I play Clash Royale, but sometimes I get a little bit too into the game and the treadmill's going a little bit too fast. So I just almost fall over sometimes. And I did like my foot slipped off the back of the treadmill and it like came unplugged from the thing, so that was good. It's got like a
Oh,
safety mechanism.
dang.
But I lived.
I got a fun little treadmill story that you just reminded me of, actually.
Oh, you
Uh,
treading?
yeah, I was a treader, but not in the traditional sense.
I
We
don't know
got
what
we
that
got a
is.
little, meta with it, new meta, if you will. Back when I lived next to Mr. Father Jonathan over in Kentucky, um,
Oh, I forgot about that.
we had a we had a treadmill, and we would take like cars and race them on it and see like if you put them on there, they like stay still, but the ground goes underneath it. It's cool.
Bro.
And so we would like jump from side to side, putting them on the treadmill, seeing which one would go furthest. And so we put it on the highest speed, and the cars would just like fly off. And I tripped onto the treadmill and fell in it, and it was stuck in a little cranny because we weren't using it for anything but that. No one used it to work out, so it was stuck in a nook. And so a wall directly was on the side which it led to. So
Mhm.
I just like my feet hit the wall and my back was just getting scraped by the treadmill.
It's like, have you seen those videos of like someone puts like a ball on the treadmill and it like goes all the way down it and then it gets like sucked up underneath?
Yeah.
That
It
was
like
you.
shoots out. Yeah, I got sucked under the treadmill.
Bro, that's crazy you mention it about the race cars on the treadmill because I've been obsessed with watching TikToks with these little like Mario Kart cars on the treadmill, and he like turns them up and like commentates them like they're like a race. It's pretty cool. I've been thinking about getting into it myself.
What do you do in your
Investing.
free time, Coop? This is
Watch TikToks on the treadmill.
get into Clash Royale while on a incline brisk walk.
Hey, what can you do? What can you do?
We also took those little like dinosaur bouncy balls and roll them on the treadmill. Because if they caught up to the front, they would get sucked under, but they'd get like obliterated and split in half, and the dinosaur would shoot out.
So it's just cracking an egg. An egg on
Yeah,
the treadmill.
birthing the dinosaur.
Kind of goated. Kind of goated. Oh,
You should put the egg on the treadmill. That'd be cool.
I just would like to read a comment from the Twitch chat. Why is Cooper with orange hair kind of a look?
I would disagree. I don't know who said that, but that is a
So I think
offense.
that's what I'm hearing is cutest ginger on the podcast. This guy.
I wouldn't go so far. I wouldn't go so far to say that.
I would. I'd say it.
I don't know. I think one person in the chat who's a maniac might say it, but I'm all natural, and you can't get better than that.
We'll take an impromptu vote for those of you that are here live. Type a 1 in the chat if you think Cooper is the better ginger, and type a 2 in the chat if you think Peter is the better ginger. And then we'll come back to that. Wait, Peter, you voted for me.
Wait. 2 chat, 2. Everyone type 2.
You tried to rig the poll for yourself, and you just
I did.
voted the wrong one.
How do I remove a word? How do I block a number?
Okay, you can't block a number. A
Oh,
little bit absurd.
we got a 2 in chat. Delete message that said.
Okay, you're just deleting all the ones that are for me.
Delete.
All right, Peter. Moving on. I don't have anything to move on to. How's your day been, Pete?
Okay. Well, okay, I can move on and address the elephant in the room, literally being the potato that I'm shooting on. Chat, if you don't know, I moved down to Georgia, and so this is the first podcast down in Georgia. Well, Coop's back still, lame.
No, I'm
cringe
also
boy,
in Georgia.
Yeah, he followed me back.
And so
See
they
that
don't
door?
have Wi-Fi in
That's
Georgia,
where
or
Cooper is. Yeah, we do it a little different here, you know.
just running an Ethernet from your apartment back in North Carolina all the way to Georgia.
I got a 250-mile Ethernet cable, and as I was driving, I held it out of the car window, and it just went. But no, chat, I got an internship for the summer, so I'm down here, and the company I'm working for, a member of their HR pulled up to me and was like, "Yo, I got this guest house. You can live in it while you're here." And so I'm living in their guest house, which is like removed from their house, but the router's in their house. So I'm like getting the worst quality Wi-Fi, and it's already in the middle of nowhere. So it's double awful, which is just great.
Sounds kind of sus.
Recording.
Why didn't you
A little
just
sus.
break into their house for this episode of the podcast?
I should have done
Or-
that. They are out of town.
Bro, next episode, can you do it live from McDonald's?
No. I'm not
Please.
doing a podcast in only if you do too. Only if you do too.
I will sit in a McDonald's parking lot and record my podcast.
I'll do it in a parking lot. I'll do a parking lot.
Yeah. Bring your whole setup. Well, I don't know how I would
I mean,
do it. You're on a laptop, so it would be easier for you. I'd have to bring my desktop in my car.
we all make these sacrifices. I forgot what McDonald's was called for a second, and I just looked up Lightning McQueen.
What? Those have nothing to do with each other.
There are none near my location, just in case you were worried.
Peter, speaking of Lightning McQueen, my birthday has passed, and I have 0 Lightning McQueen Crocs to my name.
Bro, I could not. I honestly looked them up to buy a couple pair for us. I'm
Really?
dead serious. Yeah, I cannot find them in a size above a men's 4. I don't think you have men's 4.
You don't know me.
What size shoe do you wear?
Men's 3.
Oh, so they're too big.
No, I wear like a 9, 9.5. Wait, no, no. I wear an 11. I don't know what size shoe I wear.
I wear a 10.
I don't think I have any shoes here to see. Is that something
Oh,
you're
chat.
supposed to know?
I honestly only know it because I had to get new shoes, which, by the way, chat, for my job, I had to get Tim's, so I look steezy as hell pulling up to my job.
Sheesh. Why'd you have to get Tim's specifically?
I mean, that's just what you got to
You
do.
gotta be this drippy to enter the premises.
I had to get steel-toed shoes to work at my job, and I got Tim's for that purpose because it's awesome.
Steel-toed Crocs. They make
Oh,
them.
we talked about that. Me and the other interns talked about that actually. You can buy little Croc or not Croc. You can buy little like steel shoe reinforcements and put them on Crocs and technically could wear them.
That's. Is that what you make in your factory?
Crocs.
Crocs. But then
No.
that does ruin the whole point of the steel toe, right? Because then the rest of your foot is just open air.
Yeah,
Basically.
but as long as it's the toes are not impacted, you're fine.
All about them toes.
All that's left, all that remained of him was his toes.
Bro, speaking of toes.
What?
Speaking of toes, you look like the kid from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay, so how is that toes? Are you saying I look like a toe?
No, okay,
This guy with the seamless transition.
okay, this is a dumb. I just wanted to get to this topic because I thought it was really important.
Okay.
So I was rewatching. I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not Charlie, the OG one.
The OG, yeah.
And in a funny story about that movie, in Charlie, the Charlie Bucket, is that his name? Charlie Bucket? Whatever the kid's name is,
I don't know.
his class, the kid that sits right in front of him's name is Peter.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah. So I wrote that down as a podcast topic. I thought we could talk about that for a while.
Okay, chat. So next topic of discussion.
Next topic of discussion.
Actually, chat, do you want to see? So a part of my dress code for work, I got to wear like a polo and pants and stuff, which
Tim's.
sucks because it's really hot here. So I'm always like dripping outside of work in both ways. But I have to wear
Peter body reveal on camera. It's the first time the stream has ever seen Peter's body.
I have to wear a fanny pack with a respirator and gloves in it, and I have to wear safety glasses, which doesn't work with this, and I have to wear this.
Oh, that's sheesh. What is a respirator? I'm imagining like the thing in like
Ripped to the nines.
In the first Star Wars movie, like not like at like episode 1, The Phantom Menace, when they're like swimming underwater and they got like those things in their mouth.
Oh yeah.
Is that a respirator?
Yeah. I mean that is a respirator. I can show you all what it looks like.
But what's it for? Like so you don't breathe in paper?
If there's a chemical spill or a gas leak, we put these on.
Like if someone
if
someone
this
farts,
is the air filters in here. Yeah. If Coop walks in the building, we legally have to put these on.
Okay, that's a little
and
hurtful.
This paper comes off, and that's where you put your mouth. And then I got these steezy gloves that they gave me too.
Steezin'. You just get all this for free? They just let you wear this? Okay, well, for the audio listeners, he's sitting there wearing only the gloves, no other clothes.
No other. I'm not doing that, audio listeners. I was steezing up on him. Ever since you said that word, that's a good word.
You
Been a
steal all
long.
my jokes. You steal all my words.
No,
Everything.
that's an old high school word. I just haven't
No, you're
heard it
saying
in a
everything.
while.
I said cringe ass nene baby, and you stole that.
Bro, what color is your hair right now?
Blonde, strawberry
Yeah,
blonde.
screw you.
It
Talk about taking someone's brand.
wasn't my choice. It was supposed to be blonde.
It literally was. You were like, give me $150 and I'll do it. You could have said, I won't do it. I mean, there's just that.
Didn't know they'd give me $150. It was a mistake, Peter.
You could have asked for like $300 or $400.
didn't know.
I guarantee you would have gotten that much.
And you regret things in life. Like I regret starting a podcast with you specifically.
Oh.
But
Oh.
like I just mean like if someone else like were to come like that's a good bit. But like if like Tony were like, let's start a podcast, I would
Screw Tony.
I would be like, yeah, let's do it.
So for just our exclusive podcast listeners, Coop and I also stream games and stuff on his channel every now and then. Check out Wump Plays on
Nope.
Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Wumpol. WUMPOL.
Lame name, should have a Z. But when I've been unable because I'm a contributing member of society, who has to get up in the morning to work, Coop plays with our other friend Tonert, if you will. And yeah, his chat likes Tonert more than me, and so he is cheating on me, and I feel like it's worse than actual cheating.
No,
you know?
it's not my fault. All I'm doing is I'm playing games with some friends, and sometimes you don't want to play, and I need to replace you with someone who's just better than you in every way.
You replace me. You can't replace me.
I like how that's the part you're offended by.
Okay, Tony is better at games than me, and
and funnier
and like a better person, but like
and
it's
better
me,
looking.
you know? Okay, we don't have to go that far.
It's smarter, more intelligent.
Okay, but when I got the
is he taller?
I'm so much taller than Tony.
He has better hair.
He does not have better hair, bro. Don't make me steeze on you again.
More steezy than you.
He's not steezier than me.
Wait,
pull
Peter.
Up on my Timbs.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So your family listens to the podcast, right?
Okay. Yes.
Have your parents said anything about like have they talked to you about like last podcast at all?
Like like your hair?
Yeah, or like when we talked about like you being conceived or anything like that.
Actually, oh my gosh, my Nana texted me about that yesterday because she watches all the podcasts, and she was like laughing at Cooper's instances on talking about your birth.
We need to have
that was the takeaway, Nana.
Your Nana on the podcast, on the pod, radio in.
Okay. So she's given me her thoughts on the podcast. Would you like to hear them?
Yes. Please.
So this is a completely unbiased opinion on the topic.
Okay, well, I feel like she's probably a little biased.
She said, and I quote, "Pete, you are the host and Cooper's more like a side act."
Thanks, Nana. I thought we had something.
Hey, Nana,
going.
this one's for you.
No, this one was gonna be for you, but it's not anymore. Revoked.
Yoinked it.
I don't know. I feel like we're like both each other's side acts.
Bofa. So who's the main? Chris when we call him?
Yeah.
Let's call him and ask him. We gotta see who he thinks.
Okay, we will just ask him who he thinks is the main act and who he thinks is the side act. And then we are not allowed to say anything else past that. I will present the question and then neither of us will speak, okay? It's just gonna be Chris.
Dead silence?
Yeah, don't acknowledge anything that he says.
Okay. Oh, but he's with his girlfriend. He probably won't answer. We'll tell him it's urgent. We'll tell him it's urgent.
Emergency.
Emergency. Yeah.
He'll understand. Bros before
Yeah.
hoes.
I think he'll get it.
All right. What's his name? How do you spell? His Discord name is so hard to spell.
It's so weird.
Wait, add friends. Wait.
Please bear with us, chat. We're getting there.
I'm getting it. All right.
He's just all this effort. He's not gonna.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. But now we're here, and we'll see if Chris answers.
How are you doing? Cool.
Please, I'm all right. How are you?
So good.
Both of these nuts.
Yeah, I did say Bofa earlier, and then chat kind of regurgitated that one.
Ah. Well, what if we do if Chris doesn't answer?
I guess that just means I'm the main act, you know?
We could call someone. Okay, who else could we call?
My Nana?
We could call your Nana right now.
No, I'm not gonna. What if she's a city?
I don't know.
Bro,
She would love to be on the podcast.
I want you to meet my Nana.
When Nana Peter sees this, she's gonna be
Bro,
like,
when we're living together, we'll head down to my grandparents.
That sounds
and we'll do a podcast there.
Is that before or after the McDonald's podcast?
After. That one's like next week, you know.
I don't think we have anyone else unbiased besides our resident podcast expert, Chris.
Yeah, true.
I'll
That's
just
okay. We'll let it settle, chat. I'm the host with your whoever this is.
All right. I told Chris it was an emergency, so maybe he'll join. Maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'll work.
So we'll just both agree that I am the host, you are the co-host.
Chris is here. Chris, you're on
the podcast.
Hello, you are on speaker.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chris,
this is an emergency. Hi, Abby. This is an emergency.
You guys are on the podcast, and we would like to know who is the main character and who is the side character of Two Bros One Podcast.
That's such a dumb question.
Because it's
Yeah, because it's so obvious, right?
Yeah, it's everyone knows like who's the main character here, you know?
Who's the main character in your mind?
Would there not be two bros?
No, if you had to
Abby,
pick one.
Who's the main character in your mind?
No.
Yeah, there's only one
I know my
podcast to
answer.
go around.
I have my answer. Who is Abby?
I would say Peter because it looks like Cooper's trying to be Ginger.
Let's go! We win these!
Hey, Chris?
Hey man, Peter kind of carries it, bro.
Okay, chat, welcome to the Cooper podcast. I have kicked everyone out. All right, I'll invite Peter back. I'm not happy. First, it was Peter's grandma, and I understand you gotta support Pete. They're both biased because Chris was Peter's roommate, and so they have a pre-existing condition, like Peter does with his syphilis.
What? I don't have syphilis. I have the stees though, chat. I got the stees.
But do you think
Incurable.
Peter? Do you think Peter? Maybe it's like they feel bad for you, so they're like, pick Peter because
Yeah,
he's obviously
I don't think they were like I don't think they were like, oh, he's a C-section baby, so we gotta say him, you know.
I didn't think it would turn out this way. I thought I'd at least get one of them.
I thought they were both gonna say you, and I was gonna have to uproar, but I got to do a little
I
victory lap instead.
got to have my own uproar.
Are you trying to figure out who to call real quick?
Who can I call that would say me?
Mom, just say I'm the main act.
But that Peter guy is so funny.
This is a good day.
It's such a bad day. Do you remember the way he peed on the ceiling? That was the funniest shit I've ever seen, Cooper. How can I say?
You can't make this shit up.
God.
Hey, bro, but you like bathed with the potato and stuff, so that's cool, too, I guess. I guess you got the quirkiness, I got the steez.
Yeah, well, I have a direct message for Peter's parents. Please, next time you see him, if you could, tell him that he is a sussy baka. That would
Please don't tell me that.
That would really mean a lot to me.
Bro, they're gonna do it.
And it would make Peter, it would embarrass Peter. So it would just be great for all of us. Maybe record it too. Could be fun. The Sussy Baka Challenge, we'll call it.
Before you do that, look up what it means on Urban Dictionary and give a few of those a read. And then you can dictate whether or not you want to do that.
It's so sad. Oh, I'm so sad.
Gosh. Do I look glowing right now? You know, I feel glowing. That's just what I got going on. I
It's
figured
the
I'd let you
lights.
guys
My
know.
hair's not actually orange. It's just the way the lights make it look.
You can't argue with the steez.
All right, Peter, just captain of the podcast. What's we talking about next?
Well, I did want to talk about a few like crazy Georgia stories since I've been down here.
Okay.
Let me see. So yeah, chat. I'm living like on a lake. It's pretty chill. We got like canoes and kayaks and stuff, and it's like a really neat
Does
area.
Chris even watch the podcast? Has he seen any episodes?
So we're back on this. Bro, Chris is literally our resident podcast expert.
But has he seen them? Like, has he watched them? We can call Max. Max has watched the podcast.
I don't like Max's take on the podcast.
All right. Sorry. Tell your story.
No, we can bring up Max's take on the podcast if you need. But no, chat. We live on a lake, and if you live in a body of water down in the south, there's gonna be alligators and crocodiles and all that stuff. But there's none in this lake. But there are some around the area. And what some kids did is they kidnapped this poor alligator and they transplanted it to our lake because it didn't have one. So for like a couple months, there was just this really hyper aggressive alligator swimming around our lake, just munching on like fish and stuff. And so one of my neighbors caught that bad boy and had they ate well afterwards,
Did they actually eat it?
Yeah, they fried it up.
Bro, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like
hey, we're in the
dope.
south.
I'd try it. I hear it tastes like chicken.
They just have a lot of dogs like running around in the yards, and they didn't want them to get launched because the alligator was being really aggressive, which is kind of cringe of it. But I guess it's not like its fault because some random teenagers transplanted it there for no reason. Like, why would you do that?
I mean, I think I would, just for just so you could see it in your backyard. It would be kind of cool.
But they were telling me their neighbors literally brought an AR-15 out and were just gonna shoot it. But the angle that they were gonna shoot it at was like water was here, and they were gonna shoot it here, and there were kids playing on the other side of the lake. And if you know anything about that, the bullet would ricochet off and just shoot at the kids.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of swamp people. You gotta hit them right in. It's like a quarter size spot. You gotta hit them in, or else they'll just die, Or no, they won't die. They'll live.
Okay, yeah.
The opposite of die.
I'm following you that far. Georgia's a crazy place, though. Been neat
Gators
so
and
far.
shit.
Yeah, and like water moccasins and like all that stuff.
Oh, sorry, just one note from the chat. Peter, your camera quality is the most garbage. Just thought I'd read that
Someone,
one
it's looking a little steezy up in here.
out there. Yeah, the amount of steez you have is just overpowering.
Yeah, the camera can't capture this amount. Yeah, chat, I guess if a quick reminder, I'm down in Georgia with awful Wi-Fi. So if I cut out at all, that's probably what it is.
So what other adventures have you had besides taming a wild alligator? Crocodile? Neither one.
Yeah, I tamed it with my bare hands. No, I guess I was talking to you about it a bit earlier, but my coming down to Georgia was a bit of a crazy like adventure. Sorry, just gotta hydrate. It's a 7-hour drive from where I was, and everything was going fine until at one point this car in front of me's tire blew out. And so I couldn't do anything because I was merging lanes right as that happened. And so I had the choice of either hitting a car or just running over the blown out tire. And so it just thuds and I think nothing of it. And I drive for another like 4 hours. And I'm literally 30 minutes away from my new house, having to unpack, just tired, ready to get done with the day and go to sleep. And my tire says it's on like
Empty.
13 psi. It was 13 psi, I think, which I'm pretty sure is below atmospheric pressure. And so I get out and pump it, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go and get a tire repair kit. And so I drive to Walmart. Like I'm like, okay, I'm 10 minutes away from Walmart. I'll go drive there, see if I can get a tire repair kit, just plug it and hope it works. As I'm pulling out of the parking lot, it drops from 35 back to 10. And so I just drive for like, I don't know, like 8 miles on a completely empty tire. I end up just having to pull it off and put on a spare. And when I look at it, the complete inside of the tire had ruptured. So that's how my time went. I ended up being 3 hours late to getting home. And yeah, my tire privileges were revoked for the night. So that was fun.
So that guy's tire busted and that busted your tire?
Yeah, when I ran over it, I think it diddled my alignment, and then it just shredded the inside of my tire
How does
as I
that
went
work?
along.
Like, are tires like sharp?
Yeah, the inside of tires. Actually, one of the products I make is goes into the inside of tires. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, a burst tire just has like all kinds of spikes and stuff out of it. Stuff's scary.
So do you think he did it on purpose to break your tire?
Yeah, I think he opened his car door, took a knife, and popped his tire just so it could diddle mine.
Yeah, we all thought Peter made tissues, but he was lying.
I was not lying, chat. The career coordinator at State told me wrong. It's a cellulose derivative plant. So I do cool stuff and get to wear, as shown before, some steezy equipment.
That sounds lame and also dumb.
Damn, that kind of hurts. But the hat is green because all the newbies have to wear green. So when I'm walking around, everyone knows I'm brand new there.
Oh, it's like a class divide.
Yeah, it really is.
I thought green
It's
was like
really
your
apparent
company
who the
color or
newbies
something.
are. No, everyone's wearing like blue, white, or yellow hats, and they all mean different things. But I'm just bobbling around in the green hat. It is kind of classist, a little feudal
Kinda.
system going on.
A little bit sus, some would say.
Okay, chat. My natural hair is red. If you've forgotten, because you seem to think I'm blonde.
Nah, Peter's rocking the brown hair. I'm rocking the strawberry blonde hair.
I am not. What are you talking about? Brown hair?
Your hair does look brown right now. Maybe it's the
It
lighting.
must be the lighting. Yeah.
It's like we
I
swapped
can
hair.
flashbang the camera again if you guys need.
Nah, it's fine.
Here, let me go do that.
Well, he's gone, chat. It's just us. So I hope you guys are doing well, and you guys don't actually think like he's like the main character. Like we're like
Hey
equal
guys,
parts.
so we
Hey!
all are in agreement that I'm the main character, right?
What can you do?
It's okay, Cooper. It's okay.
Also, you turning on the light changed absolutely nothing.
Good. I'm glad that that is the case. Oh gosh. I have another fun little quirky moving in story if you want to hear it.
I'm all about the quirks.
So I've been getting a little into meal prep, so I don't have to actually like make all my lunches in the mornings before I head out. And
Okay.
I was like, here, I'll make some like lemon rosemary chicken. And so I made a bunch of it. But it takes like you're cooking in oil on the stove. And if you don't know how oil works, when it gets hot, it likes to pop. And I didn't have a lid for my pan because I just moved here. I'm just using the stuff that they had, and they don't have a lid for this pan on the stove. And I'm cooking for like 8, or it was 4 chicken breasts cut in half, so 8 in total. And so that takes a long time in this tiny pan because you got to go one at a time. And this whole time, oil's just like exploding everywhere. Could have probably turned down the heat, but that, like you learn that after kind of thing. It would be cringe to bake it, But so after I'm done with it, I didn't really notice it as it was happening. Well, I noticed the pain when the oil would like splash onto me. That wasn't too fun. But I took the pan off, and there was just like a white ring under it, and everything around it was just soaked in oil.
God. Did it turn out like edible?
Oh, it was really, really good. Like I honestly was really proud about how well it was cooked. It was just like, would have been nice to have a lid.
You know what, Pete? I'm somewhat of a chef myself.
Do tell.
I made some macaroni in the microwave. It was from
In
the freezer.
pot.
Macaroni from the freezer into the microwave. But the only problem was I didn't like vent it correctly. So when I like went to like go and lift it up, it burnt my hand from the steam.
Coop, you had a hard time making a microwavable meal?
No, I did it correctly. I just burnt myself in the process. Steam is hot.
I guess I can't really judge you seeing as how I did the same, but like
Somewhat
come
of a
on,
chef. Let me tell you, the macaroni,
Bust.
not the best, but it was all right.
Oh, it was okay. Don't worry, guys. When Coop gets down and we're living together, we'll do a cooking stream and we'll both improve together. Try not to set the place on fire.
That sounds scary.
I think it'll be fun.
Peter, when I get down there, will you do my laundry for me?
No.
Why not?
What? Why would I do your laundry?
Just be a pal.
What is wrong with you?
I don't like doing
No.
laundry.
Bro,
I'll do
Oh
something
my
you don't
gosh.
like. Like I don't know, be steezy.
no, I do like that. I am the steezer. But But no, Coop, I don't. Have I mentioned to you how our laundry is down in the apartment?
No.
Ew. It's it's so good. Like you should still live there. Like
You said it was like
Come on,
it like
keep coming
broke
on
and
down,
they like
okay.
fixed it or something, right?
okay, so one of those is true. It's just like you got to decide which one you want to believe.
So it broke.
Okay, yeah, I'm following you so far.
and then you just do laundry now.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What's wrong with it?
So the washing machine, we think the spring broke or just deteriorated. It cleans fine when it works. But you have to do it like one shirt at a time. Because if you overload it, it goes off of the like mechanism, and the whole washing machine like jumps. It'll go like and it sounds like a bomb is exploding. And I used to do laundry at like 2 at night, like 2 a.m. And I had to stop because it would wake everyone else up when it would just explode. And you have to rush to stop it and just like pray that it works fine.
I just woke everyone else up in the whole apartment building.
Yeah. It usually takes me 5
God.
runs to get through like a load of laundry.
5.
Our water bill is very high, but we don't pay it, so that's okay.
That is absurd. 5 washes, bro.
Hey, shout out Chris's mom, a G for paying our water bill.
Yeah, I'll hand wash your clothes. I'll get like one of those washboards, and actually I'll just use my abs and.
Oh, I already got washboards.
Oh, we went for the same joke there.
Yeah. 2 bros, 1 brain moment.
Now I'm worried. No, so you said you'll do my laundry? Is that what you said?
No, I'm not gonna do your laundry. I gotta show you how.
Let me show you how the pros do it.
Yeah, exactly. But it sucks because like by the time you're like done with your laundry, it'll be like 2 days later. And like you'll have more dirty laundry. So it's like a constant cycle, but that's the case for everyone in the house. So like the laundry machine's never free and you have to find really odd times to do it.
Sheesh.
But like it's a great place to live. You should still come.
Yeah, I'll just stick in Georgia. I'll just move down there when you move out.
Yeah, bro. I got room. This couch is a futon and that couch is a futon.
That's like 3 tons. 2 tons.
Teutons.
A Teuton.
Tauntaun. Which is like uncle in French or something.
It's also like a noodle, isn't it? No, that's a wonton.
Don noodle is a thing.
This is just us rhyming now.
Good content for the podcast.
True. Bro, we talked earlier about, or maybe not this podcast, but definitely on the past podcast, about my TikTok obsessions.
Oh yeah, like the Logan Paul fight.
Yeah, which, oh my gosh, that's a great example.
Okay, I won that bet.
No, I won that bet.
I won that bet. Logan lost.
Okay, let me walk you through it. If you missed last podcast, Peter and I made a bet on whether Floyd Mayweather would win the fight against Logan Paul or not. Peter said Floyd Mayweather would win. I said Floyd Mayweather would lose. And it turns out it was a draw. So, therefore, I win.
You don't win.
I definitely win.
Bro, let me tell you how it went down, guys. Floyd Mayweather is an undefeated champion. He went up against Conor McGregor and won. He's a beast. He goes up against this cocky YouTuber who can barely throw a punch and knocks him. And in the fight, you see it happen. He's been paid to continue the fight.
No.
And he holds Logan up.
He doesn't hold him up.
He holds him up. Logan's out.
Up.
His legs buckle. His eyes shut. His mouth is wide open and he's limp. And Mayweather's holding him up because they have to continue the fight.
He's just taking a little nappy nap. That's all.
Yeah, he took a little rest.
But honestly, I think I deserve the money because No
Dude,
one.
I
no
don't
one.
think we had any money on this.
Yeah, we
bet.
did. Yeah, we did. We bet.
Did we?
Yeah, you said you'd give me $10 if.
I did not say it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You said you'd give me
Did
$10
I?
if Logan Paul won, and I said I'd give you $5 if Jake Paul won, or if Floyd Mayweather
Jake
won.
Paul won.
You gave me 2 to 1
no
odds.
one. Yeah. No one wins.
Well, I think I would win $5 because I would win half
You
of
don't.
it since
No
I
one
was half
wins.
correct.
But we don't win this.
I think the real winners were Logan Paul.
Floyd Mayweather.
Who do you think benefits most from that fight?
Logan Paul for sure.
So you would say he's the winner.
No. Monetarily, Floyd Mayweather. Reputation-wise, Logan Paul, because he got the views from it. He's an
True.
influencer. Floyd
And now
Mayweather's
he's like a real
fighter.
boxer.
He's not a real boxer. He lost. He got knocked.
Okay, so let's just agree.
And he was like 100 pounds on him, like 200 pounds
It
on
was like 50
him, and like
pounds.
5 feet taller.
Okay. A little bit of an exaggeration. There was a. It turns out, so their weigh-in, since they were so many pounds apart, for every pound that Logan weighed over 190, he would have to pay Floyd Mayweather $100,000.
Oh my gosh, how much did he weigh?
I think like 189 or something. Like he was.
Oh, so
under
we didn't
the
have to
limit.
pay him anything?
He didn't have to, but if he weighed any more than that, he would have.
I thought he was like 200 something. That would have been so much money.
But yeah, so you just Venmo me $5. We'll call it even.
We're not. It's even already. It was a draw apparently.
We'll call it
even though.
Steven.
Okay, ESPN, the official ESPN site, gave the rating on the fight, and Floyd Mayweather won by points.
You believe those clowns over there at Big Media?
Who else is supposed to do it? That was who it was.
Also, we're kind of dumb because the fight, they agreed beforehand that there would be no winner decided. So it was going to be a draw from the beginning as long as there was no knockout.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah.
so dumb.
That's just so they could get the clout. Cooper, tone your hair. I do tone my hair. I do toning shampoo twice a week. It's just the lighting.
Has it been a week since you
It has.
made the decision to do what you did?
Yeah, it's been a while since
How you
like the
feeling
last
about
podcast. I don't know. It was a pretty fun experience dying it. I was really afraid. I had Callie do it, and I guess I didn't talk about this on the podcast at all.
I think Callie was more afraid than you.
Yeah, Callie was like, when we recorded the podcast, Callie was like, "Oh yeah, I can do it." She was like in the chat saying that, and
Yeah.
then we get done, and like 2 days later, we're dyeing my hair, and she's like putting the bleach on, and she's like, "Oh, this is gonna look horrible." And then she's like the whole time she's like, "Oh my god, this is so bad. This looks so terrible." And I'm like, "It's just believe in yourself. You're dyeing my hair."
Yeah, why are you saying that? Imagine a barber doing that, like,
Yeah.
like, oh man, I did not mean to do that.
Man, I really fucked up that cut right there. Sheesh. And then the worst part was I didn't want to tell my mom about it because I thought she would be mad and not let me do it. So
Yeah.
we had to sneakily do it. So we're upstairs like whispering, and my mom like knows what's going on. And
How
so
does she know? How does she
well,
know?
because I got a package that had all the stuff in it
Yeah.
from like some like beauty supply company. So apparently when we're in the bathroom dyeing my hair, she knows something's up. So she like sneaks into my room and tries to like look in the box and see what's in there. But then there's nothing in there because we're already dyeing my hair.
Yeah.
So we were like little secret agents and trying to like dye my hair, and I definitely got some bleach in my eyeballs.
Did you really?
It was all right. Like I was washing my hair out like forward, and I didn't think about the bleach just running into my face, but I just rinsed it out. It's probably fine. What is it? It's not even like a real chemical.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
fake. It's,
I
you
have
know, it's
I have
fine.
blonde eyes now.
Kind of built different.
But Callie was going so slow in dyeing my hair. She like started with the top and like worked her way around. By the time she like got to like this side, the top of my hair was blonde and I just had one brown side.
Oh, I wish you took a picture.
It was an experience.
It sounds like it. That sounds fun.
I
Maybe I'll
just
do it.
You should. I don't know what to do with my roots are already coming in like darker. I don't know what to do when they grow out. Super frosted
I
tips.
think it'll look fine. I think I'll look cool. Just keep up with that purple shampoo or whatever.
So I'll probably just like, well, because it's gonna keep getting longer and longer. So I'll probably just maybe like buzz it off or something eventually. Who knows?
I think that's a great idea.
I
Just
don't want.
shave, start new,
Yeah, I don't want
fresh.
like the half and half look.
fresh.
Who
Coop.
knows? Maybe it'll turn out
Bro.
good.
I hope my audio quality is better than my video. I just looked at it for the first time.
Yeah,
It is terrible. It is so bad.
your audio is pretty good, but your video is like a potato. It's like
Oh my
you're a
gosh.
Renaissance painting.
It's worse than what you showed me before. It's only gotten worse.
That's not terrible.
This podcast is more of an audio one than a visual one, you know?
And that's how they all are with you on them, Pete.
Dang.
Got him.
Hey,
Sheesh.
that's how they've been since you've dyed your hair.
I'm still thinking about Chris. He still got me in my feelings.
Hey, keep your head up, King.
What did we ask him about last time? Did he give me a better answer, or was he also anti-Cooper?
Last time we asked him what our best traits were, and he said your looks, which you pogged off at.
Yeah.
Which he followed by saying, if you're saying someone's looks are their best traits, then that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
And then you didn't realize that part, and then came to realize it a bit later.
Yeah, I'm remembering that now. But so maybe we should get like a more unbiased expert on these things, you know?
I'll call my Nana.
Call her.
Bro, I'm not gonna call her. It's
You
almost
keep-
11.
You keep saying I'm gonna call my Nana. I'm gonna call my Nana. And you never call her. Nana, Peter. I would call you if I were your grandson.
Bro, I'm telling you, we should go down and visit and do a podcast at their lake house. That would be so fun.
It would be. Maybe it'd be a good time.
I think it would be.
But I would hate to intrude on them.
No, bro. They'd love to have you. They did see your hair and were quite gassed. Or, yeah.
That's how my family was. Like my mom.
Oh my god. No. Go ahead.
My mom was
Sorry.
just like I walked downstairs and she was just like, "Oh no." It was
She said, "Oh no."
yeah. And then she was like, "Why?" They didn't really pog off like I thought they would.
What did your other sisters think?
Grace said she didn't think it looked too bad. I don't know.
Oh no.
I think they were all like, it's something. I think once I'm like used
Dang.
to it, it doesn't look terrible. I kind of like the way it looks now.
I like it. You got a little steez going on. I'm here.
Sheesh.
You're like coming on up.
Oh, for the audio listeners, he just basically said I was higher than him and he was a little bit lower.
I didn't say that. Okay, Timless Pete, maybe.
Peter,
But
what about
with the Tims on?
Peter with a singular Tim? Tim.
I think we're about even. But if I put my hat on, I demolish you every day.
Okay. I understand that.
Yeah, it's just how it goes, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
With your blonde hair, you got more natural steez, but I got the Tims, bro. I got the Tims.
Yeah, you got the upgrades.
Yeah. You got to get the update. It's pretty goated.
The Tim's update. Bro,
But
you go ahead. Go ahead, Pete.
I was just gonna say, finding out how to like stream well from this new house is like rough. Cause if you missed one of the first streams that I popped on with Coop living down here, I was just in a massive echo chamber, and every sound I made just reverberated. Cause the place I'm in is humongous. It's just like a warehouse room. Like it's hard
One
to.
giant room.
It's hard to. I'm not gonna show it because like I haven't packed up my clothes since moving here still. Because I got home from like the whole tire fiasco, and out of spite, I just didn't do it, and it's just like, might as well not at this point. You know?
Bro, I've been like that since I came back to my house from school. Like over
a year and a half ago.
Yeah. I've just been living out of my suitcase. My
That's
drawers are
crazy.
just so hard to open.
Bro, what?
They're like old and wooden, and you gotta like pry them out.
You're crazy.
It's a
You're
whole thing.
crazy.
We're the same.
I'm
thing.
usually pretty neat, but like, what are you
What
gonna
can you do?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, this guy, he don't miss.
We're really thinking about the same things.
Nice.
Bro, we nailed it.
It's almost like we finish each other's
Things.
sandwiches. Dang it. Oh, I thought we were gonna go, like the frozen route, but fine.
So, Peter,
Yeah.
we were talking about earlier my TikTok things.
Oh,
And
I forgot about. Yeah.
I found something amazing on TikTok that I had to pursue. It was definitely an ad, but I saw this TikTok, and it was this person, and they were talking about, they were like, do you need friends? Are you a gamer? I was like, yes, and yeah, I play some games. And
More
they're
like hell yes and yes.
So they were pitching this app called Kippo, which is, as they describe it, a dating app for gamers. And so I downloaded it, and basically what it is you sign up and you put pictures on there like you're like on Tinder or whatever, and then you write yourself like a bio, and then you can put in what your favorite games are, and you can get some gamers to play games with you.
Chat. Gosh, Coop.
I'm excited
Coop
about
was
it.
like, oh my gosh, Coop was like on the edge of his seat for like 3 days. Like, Pete, I got this great idea for the podcast. I gotta tell this thing. It's gonna be so good, so funny. And it was all about this just gamer dating app for this sad Tinder.
I spent a lot of time making an account.
I would love to hear more about this account and hear about your success or otherwise that has been going on.
Well,
Wait. First, how does this work? What does a dating app for gamers look like? Because that's not a crowd that dates.
Well, I am yet to determine if it's like actually dating or if it's just like play games with people.
Oh.
Because either way, I have not matched with a single person.
Gosh.
And not for lack of trying. I put my steeziest photos out there, and I talked about.
Bro, I'll let you borrow the Tims.
I said I play some Valorant and some Minecraft, and I tossed that line out there, and now I'm just waiting to reel in a gamer.
A gamer what, Coop? Because that's important to know.
Just a
Who
friend
knows?
that games.
Are you?
But yeah.
Are you thinking like? Here's how I picture it. You saw it on TikTok, got excited, and we're like, "This is Pog Champ," And then you were like, wait, I can spin this and be like, oh, I'm just doing it for fun for the podcast. But you're secretly like really invested in it and like really want to find a gamer girl.
This is a social experiment, Peter. I was like, hey.
We were playing some Valorant earlier, and some person went on the comms, and Cooper went, smells like a gamer girl.
It was a joke. I was joking. I didn't actually say that because I would be embarrassed to talk to a gamer girl.
He was so thirsty. No, Cooper had no comms after that. Dead silent. Couldn't say a word.
That you are a liar. You're
Shaking
a liar.
in his boots.
No, I did not even say. Okay, you're making it sound like I said it to them. No, I said it behind their back. You can't say. I can't speak to a girl. Gross.
Yeah,
Ew.
Coop got a little scared. The cooties.
And I didn't even know if it was a gamer girl or a small child. It could have been either.
Okay, you want to date my 14-year-old little brother, so I feel like you don't shy away from that.
That is out of context
category.
Bro, I said, okay, now Peter's grandma's gonna be like, what? You want to date little Charlie? Charles? Chuck E. Cheese? I don't know his name. Oh, Peter's frozen, so I get to tell my story. But basically, we were doing a show, and it was called Siblings Are Dating, so I said, Peter, I'm going to date your siblings, haha, and then now I'm dating a 14-year-old.
Now you're dating a 14-year-old. So, Charlie, if you're at home, I have some news for you.
Charlie,
congratulations.
I don't want to date you. No offense. You're not my type. Sorry.
4 more years. Have you had any success on this app, like,
no!
in terms of, like, not matching, but, like, finding people that you're like, I want to match with them? Or is it, like, all cringe nay babies?
I don't want to insult the people of the app because they obviously don't think too highly of me, so maybe I should insult them. But the thing is...
Honest review.
I don't think it's, like, a real app. Well, it's, like, a real app, but I don't think there's, like, anyone on it.
Yeah.
So like if like on Tinder, it's like it'll show you people in like a certain like age, like you can pick your age range and like your distance of how far away. But this app, there's not enough people, so it defaults you to everyone across the globe and everyone 18 and up.
Oh no.
Which is kind of sad because I'm still not getting any matches from any 60-year-old gamers.
No cougar gamers out there to...
Grandma Peter, hit me up.
Nope. Nana. So I have a Grandpa Cooper as well.
Sorry. My bad. This just made it even more awkward when we meet up in person.
Yeah, good job on that one. Bro, what does your profile look like? What are you going for? Maybe we can give you some tips and tricks.
We're not.
Did you throw the line that I have the dog's name?
Yeah. No, I tried to focus more on like the gaming aspect. So I like picked like my games so I could be like a gamer. So I put like I play Minecraft and Valorant, and those are like the only 2 games I play. And then
exclusively Bed Wars.
True. And then they just have like weird things where you're like pick like, do you like mobile or PC better? And then you like pick PC or whatever. It's kind of weird. I don't think it was worth my time, really. I should have just played Clash Royale on the treadmill.
Yeah, you can join someone's clan and, steez on through there.
That's a good idea. Clash dating.
That's what I'm telling you.
You ever see any like people meet on Clash of Clans?
Yeah. So when Global was a thing, which they've removed now, people would meet there.
Global chat?
I had some people, because Chris and I actually used to be in a really good clan. We were nerds. Still are. And it was like incredible, and they were like huge, and we had like giveaways, and Chris and I ended up making leadership, but a couple of the really active members ended up getting married, and they met in global.
You and Chris?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess people find love in strange places.
If you go on the Clash subreddit, you'll find several stories about that stuff. But I feel like that's a deep dive you're not wanting to do.
You think I could find love on Among Us Mobile?
Don't you that would just be you calling them sussy bakas and hoping that
Oh,
line hooks.
That would
And
be
hoping it hooks.
that would be so sick.
No.
Just
No, you would get reported and have to stay
just-
like 100 yards away from a school forever.
just an imposter looking for my sussy baka.
Put that in your dating profile. Tinder, Bumble, and Kibbo
All
or
of
whatever it is.
Kippo, the dating app for gamers.
Kippo.
Also, it's got like it's got like 4.5 stars, but apparently most of their reviews are just like bot reviews, which we should look into for the podcast. Could be cool.
Imagine.
Some fake reviews. This
Gosh.
is I would like to point out, chat, this is hashtag not sponsored by Kippo, the dating app for gamers, the one and only place where you can find your gamer love, your sussy baka.
Got please make sure you're over 18.
Peter's parents.
And nope.
Ask him if
And
he is a
not
sussy
downloading
baka.
this app.
No, I would not suggest downloading it no matter your age. It's just kind
You'll
of
find
dog
Cooper's
water.
true identity if you match with him. You can catfish Cooper.
God, that is the worst idea you've ever had.
Bro, there's no one on the app. They would end up matching with you.
No, I'm
Chat,
deleting the app now.
This is how you win. This is how you win. Catfish Cooper.
You cannot tell people to catfish me.
Chat, you have your assignment. Go.
Peter,
Kippo, dating app for gamers.
I'm deleting it right now. Oh. No, actually, there's probably so many thirsty gamer boys on there, you'd never find me.
That's probably very true, unfortunately.
I'm gonna catfish you, Peter. I'm gonna pretend to be your girlfriend.
I'm not on a dating app.
Can we have Caroline on the podcast? Oh, a podcast with me and Caroline. And then you can do a podcast just by yourself.
With your girlfriend.
You
Charlie!
That would be a funny podcast, me and Charlie on a podcast.
Charlie's a funny kid, yeah. You'd have a good time.
Or the Cooper
He's a
Caroline
punk.
podcast. Caroline, if you're watching, reach out to me. Also, I would love to do a podcast with Peter's parents. I think that would be funny. The roast of Peter, maybe.
Nope. Don't love that. Would you ever do a roast?
I've never really made one before, but my mom makes a pretty good pot roast.
Oh my gosh. All you make is macaroni in a pot. But
No, I'd do a roast. I feel like it'd be okay. The only problem is I don't have enough friends to do one.
that's what Kippo is for.
Looking for homies to roast me. Hit me up.
A roast would be fun. My only concern is like if you're getting roasted, you have to be funny towards everyone else.
Yeah.
Like you have to have a roast for every person.
But that's what everyone does. Like everybody has to have a roast for every person.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I just feel like as the roastee, you have more eyes on you and people expect
Yeah,
more.
you're supposed to come
And,
in
like-
at the end with the heat.
Yeah, you got to bring the heat. But I'd bring the stees, but I don't know if I could bring the heat.
Bro, you're running the word steez into the ground.
I got to get it out in this podcast because I'll forget about it by the next
Yeah.
podcast.
Next podcast. What were we saying? Steve?
What was that? What was that word again? We're gonna watch this like a year from now and be like, "What the hell does that even mean?"
No, we're not gonna be able to watch this a year from now. We're gonna just looking at your camera, we'll all die. And
Hello, chat.
look back and think, remember those days when Peter had that cam?
Hey, future Pete, what it do, homie? I'm glad you're a multi-billionaire off of GameStop, and I'm sorry that you're doing the podcast solo. It's tough when people hit their peak at like 200 Twitch followers and then dye their hair blonde from a mental breakdown and then just disappear.
Peter, if you become,
I'm sorry.
have we talked about this before? I feel like we might have. If you become rich and famous, can I live in your basement?
Yeah, 100%. That'd
Thanks,
be
homie.
sick. Could I live in your basement though?
Well, I mean, I don't like to make like deals on things in the future that I can't. I
I didn't want to though. I was just,
It's
I
like
thought it'd be a funny question.
it just really makes me think about when my dad cheated on my mom, then he went and lived in his best friend's basement for a while.
Wait, so you're gonna cheat on your mom?
No.
Hold on. I'm running into a bit of
no, I'm just saying that's what happened. Like if you're ever down bad, you can live in my basement.
I thought the scenario was you're living in my basement, so you're cheating on someone?
No, it's the cheating is not necessary. That was just a callback to a cool moment in my life.
Quirky time.
Yeah.
If you're watching from Kippo, don't match with Wump Plays over here. He will cheat on you.
Yeah, that's my username, my Kippo username. Won't plays with a Z for
Yeah.
anonymity's sake.
I'll bet that's why you haven't been matching, because you didn't include the Z.
My gamer tag. Didn't put
Yeah.
my gamer tag on there. Oh,
Are there gamer tags in that?
it probably is.
I'll bet there is a section.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
haven't dug deep enough into it.
Coop, you just gave us your side profile. Just massive back. Just give us a turn again. Give us a turn. Wow, that's a look.
It's okay. It looks weird because my hair is so poofy, and then in the middle, the headphones bring it down, so it just looks kind of strange.
Okay,
But-
take the headphones off and turn, and we'll be the judge of that.
Okay, no, because I might have a dent.
Yeah. Okay. Excuses, chat.
All right, Peter. Do you have any more podcast topics?
Let's see. Oily chicken, gator transplant, Nana's thoughts. That's about it.
That's all I
How
have.
about you, Coop?
I have crypto is dumb left, but
Oh yeah, tell us about your Dogecoin adventures before we head out.
no, it's not. I haven't even lost any money or anything. It's just crypto's kind of dumb. Like,
Yeah.
this is a more like serious discussion for us real crypto
Yeah.
gamers. But like, if you want like people are always saying like crypto's the future, like crypto's gonna be the next currency, and there was that whole thing with like Venezuela or whatever, like throwing all their money away because they were using like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with cryptocurrency, people they don't want it to be stable. They want it to like increase. They want Bitcoin to be worth more and more. So that I feel like it could never be like a good currency.
Yeah, that's a good point. Everyone's just like it's just going through the growing pains of life, and it's like I feel like that people are looking at it as stocks and not
Mhm.
a consistent currency.
That's
a good point.
definitely the way I see it. Like, invest in Bitcoin, make hella Skrilla.
Yeah. Maybe we're not five-head enough to see it, but I think you're right. People look at into it as an investment opportunity, not as stability.
True.
And it's even like a massive thing like Bitcoin, which was worth like $60,000, dropped 30,000 in like a couple days.
Kind of crazy. Was that because of the Elon tweet?
Yeah, Tesla pulled out, and then everyone was like, "All right, time to ruin everyone's portfolios."
What's crazy is like that's like you can do that with cryptos. Like you can be like you can manipulate the market almost.
Yeah,
It's not as regulated. Like Elon Musk can just be like, buy Dogecoin, and then it shoots up. Then he can sell his. Kind of crazy.
yeah. Every Elon tweet, there's a massive jump and then a big sell off because companies watch it and are like, it'll jump so we can make a bunch of money off of this.
Bro. 3 words. 2 words. TBOP coin.
Bro.
We could sell
Everyone invest in TBOP coin to the moon.
It would be kind of cool.
Let's make our art an NFT.
Bro. That'd be cool. I don't know. Do we have the rights to it? I guess we bought it, so we have the rights to it.
I think we do.
I don't even know how that shit works. NFTs are crazy.
Yeah, they make no sense to me.
But hey, maybe they're the future.
Non-fungible gang.
Sounds like fungal.
Okay, so we had a good podcast.
Yeah.
Great way to end it.
To all of our non-live listeners out there, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. What should everyone else do, Pete?
Everyone, you should follow on Twitch, see it live, maybe give us a download on Spotify or Apple Music, and if you review, we will read it. And that would be pretty poggers, because you could hear your actual reviews, funny or otherwise, on
True.
the podcast, and we'll live react.
Exactly. Chat, this has been Two Bros, One Podcast. I'm your host, Peter, as always,
Nope,
joined
wait.
by Cooper.
Okay.
We'll see you in the next one.
I guess, no, wait. Congrats on episode 10, double digits. Bye, everyone.
Peace. And that's how we're gonna end this show. Like I'll probably cut
Okay,
this
yeah,
bit
that,
out.
and cut.
Ah.
The editors will get that one. Don't worry,
Yeah,
guys.
well, I'm the editor. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if I just left this in though? Like this just was still there, like a little
That'd be kinda
teaser,
weird.
like an in credit scene.
A little steezer, more like.